Oh, it says go live. There you. Oh, Canadian wine lovers, Carl's Wine Club members, everyone across the country, welcome. It's Wine Wednesday. I'm with the very famous Mira Boucher, and we are exciting to get back to a little bit more normal schedule. But holy smokes, there's no winter here in the Okanagan, and I'm hearing that it is cold out east. So, Mira, how are you doing?
Doing really well, Carl Boucher. Really well. What are we going to do today on this lovely Wine Wednesday?
On this lovely Wednesday, I mean, I
I got
have
some
a little bit
glasses
of
here.
yeah.
They all
So
smell
you
really
put
good.
so we're blind tasting a bit today. We're gonna talk it. We're gonna blind taste. I'm blind tasting you, you're blind tasting me. And we're gonna talk about Tasting Thursday. We're gonna talk about the new membership who's coming out of Carl's Wine Club, which is a really exciting. You and me have been brainstorming about that for a long time, and we're gonna have some surprises for our members, and that is a very exciting announcement that's coming up, that's for sure. So
Very.
stay tuned if you want to know more. And we're gonna also talk about Da Silva. Why not? Because I think we're gonna close the lane tonight, so there's a few Syrahs left. And I mean, if you haven't, for people who are listening, I haven't ordered, maybe it's a last chance. So anyway, a fun show.
Yeah. Last chance
I
was
put
Monday,
my
but since we haven't closed
eh?
it, can you hear me?
I can. Maybe I
Yeah.
should
Okay.
try
No,
to
I
give
was saying
the.
the last chance was Monday, but the link is still open. It's probably going to get closed after the live, but there's
Is
still a
it?
few Syrahs and two Chenin Blancs. So we thought, okay, we'll mention it tonight in case anyone wants to snap those up. But what's really exciting to me is we have two wines in the glass that Carl gave an initial sniff to, and I'm blind tasting him. And he was like, "Ooh, you're trying to trip me up." And yes, I am.
Well, you
And
should
so I
do
think we should
because
start with that. Or if you want, I can be the guinea pig. You've poured me a blind wine here too. So you decide. Ooh, Daryl has a 2020 Batchelder Grimsby Hillside in the glass. How's it
whoa,
doing?
whoa, 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 whoa! I'm on my way. Mira, pause the show. I'm out. I'm good. Yeah. No, I'm going to
Carl's
join.
getting in the car. He'll be here there in 3 days.
Yeah, I'm coming, Daryl. Daryl, save some. I'm on my way. Fuck yeah, I love it. You know what? Great idea to drink the 2020. I think 2020 are still showing well, but it's not a vintage from Ontario that I think will live forever. So I'm interested to see what you got there, Daryl. What you're thinking. But I had a couple 2020 from Batchelder, I would say a month ago, and what I had in my glass still tasting well. So yeah, Mira Boucher. So yeah, you're really trying to trip me up here. Yeah.
So are we
How
going to start
about
with
I'm
you
gonna give it
blind
a.
tasting? Or happy Wine Wednesday, Lisa and Jared?
I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
I just want to start going on a little bit. We're going to tease people who are listening. I'm not getting into an answer yet. So, okay, it's going to be a process here because what's in my glass, it's very different, but there's some similarities underneath. There's under layer. Anyway, so let me, yeah.
Yeah, well, interesting. So Daryl's saying 2020 is not a keeper for that Chardonnay, and 2020 was a hot, ideal vintage in Niagara, and we've been saying like we think the cooler vintages like 2019 are probably better for ageability in white wine, and it's sounding like that because when you get a hot vintage, what does it do to the white wines? They might be really amazing for the first few years, but they're less likely to have the acidity and the backbone to last a very long time in the cellar. Is that right? He's too into his wines.
Sorry, you're
I
talking to
love this.
me?
It's very hard to stump Carl to this degree on a blind taste. So I'm loving it. Hey, Mike, you'll want to stay tuned for this one, Mike. I think this might be a wine that will pique your interest that Carl is blind tasting. Well, for all of us, but maybe especially Mike. All right. So, Carl Boucher.
Sorry.
I think we're starting with you. Unless you
On the
want me to
nose,
blind
on
taste
the nose, I
whatever.
would say, Mira, wine number 2 might be a better wine than wine number 1.
And what do you mean by better?
I don't know. Fuck me. Okay, I need to process. I need to process all of that information. There's some. Definitely wine number 2 is older than wine number 1, according to what I'm seeing.
Okay, that's one cha-ching. You got that one right.
There's more orange brickle on the 2. Number 1 is more purple, so I can tell there's a no. It's no. That's not Merlot. That herbaceousness that I get in both. It's not Merlot, okay? And that herbaceousness that I got in these two, I'm not sure. I think Mira's trying to trip me up here with I don't know. I don't know where I'm trying to get in her head right now, and I should focus on the glass. But there's a herbaceousness in both, who's leading me to a similarity, maybe the same grape varietal.
All right, so talk it out because you've got two cha-chings. You've said that number 2, wine number 2, looks like it's older. That is correct. It is
Okay.
older. And then you've said there's a lot of similarities between these two wines. And that is also correct.
And I don't think it's I think it's a similarity in the grape varietal, not in region. I'm like, ah.
And that is also correct. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You've got 3 check marks, Carl.
Okay. So, okay, I'm talking like, yes, Mike, I'm talking. So Mira went in the cellar. She probably picked a wine from Ontario, a wine from Niagara, and a wine from the Okanagan, and she probably picked the same varietal. This is not a Gamay because it's too dark. It's way too dark to be Gamay. It's too deep.
Okay, so you have a 4th thing that you just said there. That is correct. It's the same varietal.
Okay, but yeah. That was clear to me. It's not the same wine as per the same region. It's the same one as a varietal.
So you've said so far. Oh, another check mark. What is this? 5 now. You've said wine number 2 seems like a better wine. You're talking like just a more.
So what I'm seeing in wine number 2, there's more layers.
More layers.
There's more pure.
So
there's
that's
more.
Correct.
There's
That's
more
correct.
pure aromas. The number 1 seems a bit manufactured, but I mean, we don't have manufactured wine here, so I mean, that can't be so.
No. But definitely you're going to see a difference in price point between these 2 bottles, and you picked out the more expensive one.
Because number 2 smelled really freaking good, and there's definitely that herbaceousness. There's dark fruit. There's shitload of tobacco, like tobacco leaves, tobacco, like pipe tobacco. There's a lot of yeah. Almost pine, like almost juniper pine. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so let me take a break here, and I want you to have a sniff of what you got in your glass.
Yeah, just one sec. I'm just emailing back, Steven, or texting back.
So yeah, this is a fun a very fun start here. So bear with us, guys. We're gonna go back and forth a
Okay,
little
there we
bit,
go.
but
I got
I would
distracted
say
by
wine number two. It's according to what it looks like. It's at least a 7-year-old wine. Like that's my at
that is
least
correct.
7 year old. It can
That
be
is correct.
older.
Maybe older. Okay, so let me recap everything you've said. Okay, let me just rapid fire. We know it's at least 7 years old, maybe older. This is for wine number two. You're predicting wine number two is sort of the better wine. It's probably more expensive.
Much better structure, much better together.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely more expensive. It smells more expensive. It
You've said
smells
they're
more
very
complete.
similar. You've said they're very similar. They're the same varietal, correct. And then you've said they're two different regions, correct. Did you mention they're red wines? Yes, that's correct too. What else we got?
Shit, I missed that one.
Tell me more about them.
More.
Oh, and you wanted to know what I think. So, lovely nose.
Yeah, so you got something that yeah.
There's a little like violet. It's sort of got like power, but a little delicate too on the nose.
Power but delicate. I love that. I love that.
Mm.
Maybe I should have used that in my tasting note.
See, just ask someone that knows nothing about wine, as you know, just someone that drinks it.
I think that
Yep.
doesn't apply anymore, Mira. I mean, we've been at it for long enough that
I know. I can't
that
say it.
I'm the one who doesn't know anything about it. Doesn't apply anymore.
I'm not a professional wine person. I'm just a, well, you can't say I'm a casual wine drinker because that's like saying, I drink wine once in a while. I do drink wine every day, but I'm gonna have to stop that, right? I'm not what's the word? Like I'm not like a sommelier or something. I'm
No,
not
you're
a
not. But
wine.
you know more than the average Canadian. I'll tell you one thing, and you definitely have tasted more than 99% of the Canadians who have tasted wine.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mike, you're correct. I too am an average wine enthusiast. You got it. I never had formal training. I don't think I ever want formal training.
Mike,
But
Mike, I think that you're ready to. I think you are ready in your growth of understanding wine. You are ready for the next step, Mike. You are a
yeah,
little bit above the average and much
I
more, I
think
would say.
yeah, I think you're more than
I've tasted with you, Mike. And in terms of knowledge and palate, you are a big notch above the average. So
training is
yeah,
fun.
so Mira, it's
Like
interesting.
I was gonna record a little reel of like what it's like to do like training when you're a wine lover, so you got to make sure like you got to exercise certain muscles. I mean, if you've ever done a wine marathon with us where we open like 120 Chardonnays at once and taste them all side by side, just opening 120 wines can be an occupational hazard. Like you've got to take turns. No, seriously, your hand gets sore.
Oh, and you cut yourself with the foil at
Yeah,
least 2 or 3 times. You poke yourself with the wine opener. You can like the blade is like no, it is. You
it's
know,
quite a sport. It's a sport. I'm really into fitness like that. So, anyways, so what you have poured for me, blind. Let me see if I can get at least one check mark. Okay. Yes, the liver muscles as well. So for mine, I'm gonna guess it is. Because there's more violet on the nose. Is it a blend?
so I was just about to say, let's start from the very beginning. Like they teach you when you do your courses,
Yes,
you
please tell
start
me.
with is it a white or red, and is it a straight varietal or a blend?
Mm-hmm.
And as you see, your top process leads you to the right direction. So it is a blend. So check mark. I wish I had the sound. I wish I had the sound and we can do like ching.
Yeah,
Like we need to
we need like
invest in that, a little sound machine.
yes, when you get it right, and then like a buzzer when you get it wrong. Do we need a
Yeah.
buzzer?
So
I'll
that can
just
be a
do the
different
effect
show. Maybe we can
myself.
start a
Now.
different show. Friday blind tasting.
That's fun. I like. Or
Hey?
we'll just do like 60-second blind tasting so it can interrupt you in the middle of your workday. Okay. Okay, so I can't believe I got that right. So it
Yeah, you
is
got
red
it
and
right.
it
You
is
got it right.
blend. Okay.
It
It
is
has
a
the
blend.
violet on the nose. Does it have Syrah in it?
It does.
See? That's my little cheat code for Syrah. Whenever I get violet personally, I think of Syrah. So okay, so it has some Syrah in the blend. Get a stream deck. What's a stream deck? 120 wines. Us mere amateurs need a catheter because we don't spit. I know that's the problem. Violets equal Syrah.
Daryl, you
I
should have
I
seen
don't
the
know if that's a thing,
crowd.
but
Yeah, you should have seen the crowd. We had backstage people during the Chardonnay marathon. Half of people were absolutely plastered before the end of the show. So yeah, you're right. There you go. Yeah, it
I
was.
keep that one handy because that's a fun one. Hello,
So yes,
Ellie.
there's Syrah in it. There's Syrah in it.
There you go.
Cha-ching!
Okay, so it's a blend. It's red. It's a Syrah. I'm gonna guess this one. I can't tell as well as you, but is it a BC blend?
Well, if there's Syrah in it, I mean, there's 99% of the chance that it's from BC. So, I mean, I'll give you the cha-ching, but I'm obviously going to give you more of a cha-ching about the deduction, about like the thought process is right. And yeah, obviously, yes, it's from BC.
Well, I'm
Yes,
on a
it's from
roll,
BC.
guys. I'm on a roll. If you want to help me out, like what else am I feeling here that might help us pick this out? So it's a blend. I got the violets, so I correlated with
And
Syrah.
knowing, okay, I'll give you a hint here, okay?
Mhm.
Does it feels fresh or it feels it's been open a bit?
It's been open a bit because it's got the brick color on the
Yeah,
outside. It's like a little bit more. Are you
yeah,
tasting me on a Syrah from the Silva? No, because the Silva was straight up Syrah. This is a blend.
it is a blend. It is a blend.
But Vino Tinto has Syrah in it.
Ah.
Is it Vino Tinto?
That's a 22 Tinto. I did that first
Nah.
and foremost because the plan was for you to blind taste me, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna throw that in as well for her. It was beside my computer, and it's been open for since last week.
That's doing
It's been
very
open
well
since
for being
last week,
sort of entry level wine. Like with our member pricing, including tax right now, it's
and that was the
$31.
bottom
And it
of
was
the bottle, Mira. Look, I just pour ourselves each, so
wow.
we, and it was here a week in. So
I
yeah.
guess I've graduated. I mean, that's got to be the best blind tasting I've ever done in my life.
There was a purpose on that because I wanted to talk about it a bit because like I'm personally really fucking impressed with how that wine is tasting after a week. And before I brought the glass by your computer, I had to taste it because I wanted to make sure it's not oxidized. That's the magic of the twist cap, right? But the thing with that, yes, it's twist cap, but like it was like what 30% of the wine of the bottle was left. 60% at least was drink already. So much room for air in the bottle. So a lot of potential for oxidation. This wine is a fucking tank. I tell you something for a week, and that's how it shows. I'm like,
Well, we know now
wow.
why. I mean, we spent freaking 4 hours with Richard De Silva a couple weeks ago with a bunch of you guys for Tasting Thursday. And we know now why, because he told us that whole story, the great lengths he went to get new oak and get ready for his Legato wine, which was going to be a $120 wine. And then the last second, he's like, no, doesn't make the cut. This is going to be Vino Tinto. So here you have a $30 a bottle wine, which has a bunch of new oak in it. It has like the best selection they had that year. Like
I'm a bit disappointed. I thought you might call the new oak right out of the gate on the nose.
that's what that slight sweetness was.
Little vanilla, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
say something, but I
Yep.
was like, and especially on the mid
Yep.
palate, there was a little bit like
Uh-huh.
more like spice and like a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of vanilla. Yeah. Dang, I'm getting good at
I
this.
know,
This is
right? I know. With a little bit more. I think we should start. Well, we should start a new show, blind tasting Friday, like something like that. I mean, we do it once a week.
well, do any days of the week start with B for blind? No.
Bunday.
Sunday fun day?
Booze day?
Sunday fun day? Could be Sunday fun day.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sunday. You want to do a show on Sunday?
Fun day.
Sure.
It's not Sunday, it's fun day.
Weekend doesn't exist here, right? So I mean, that's what. That's what it means. When you're an entrepreneur, there's no. Well, yeah, we can do Sunday as long. You know what? That's a good. That's a good point because the kids don't play hockey late on Sundays, so.
So we can do, and you don't have to do it like at 9 a.m. Like you don't have to skip church for it. Like you can do it in the evening, in the afternoon, right? Sunday fun day.
What is weekend? Okay, so now anyway? Sunday fun blind tasting.
I'm glad we have the great philosopher Daryl on the call with us to make existential questions like this. What is a weekend anyway, right?
I know, right?
4,000 plus wine gin. I don't think Mira can claim to be just getting started. I guess so. Yeah. Sundays could work. Sunday fun day. And hey, like if members want a blind taste, it could be a Zoom call.
I think so. Away from the live show, right?
Well, here's what we can do. We can live stream the first 15 minutes where you and I blind taste, and then the rest is just in the Zoom, just for our VIP collector members. And we put each of you on a hot seat. Might be kind of fun. We could even ship out 2 like mystery bottles to a random member for that agrees to be like in the hot seat. And then after that, you have to kind of.
It has to be close to home, though, because shipping is expensive.
Who are you?
It's just a play on certain producer from our country.
Okay, yeah. We do get that like once in a while from someone. We're like, yes, and
yeah. Can we sell the wine just around here?
This is the reality. I will drink before church 24/7. I know. I mean, like, yeah. Time is very relative, right? Time is relative. Let's do a Thursday.
So Mira, you nailed your.
I agree, Elaine.
You nailed your blind tasting. I'm still struggling with mine.
Yes, Mike. This is what happens. Brainstorming all the time. This is the trouble with being married to your business partner. You know. I would love the challenge. Yeah, like maybe each time we have a member that's agreed to be in the hot seat, and we kind of doctor up the wines and, you know, wrap them in aluminum foil for you or something so you can't see what they are and send them to you.
Number two is smell really fucking good.
Number 2 smells really maybe we should name them like A and B. So how's number 1?
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's say 2 is B, okay? Number B, glass B.
Ooh, Marcel has a really good point. Just send bottles without labels.
And we put the kid on scraping up the bottle. Like kids, we pay the kids $5. I know that Gabe will do that, scraping the labels of the bottle.
No, I mean, it can work. There's wineries that have, like, a lot of times, you guys, when we visit wineries, they have like their stock not all labeled, so they could send you the label in an envelope that you can put on yourself after. That could be pretty epic. Okay, so then that's the blind tasting club.
Number 1 tastes cheap. Club. Okay,
okay, so rule, especially, okay, so you cannot say things like that, Carl. You are a professional wine taster. What if that wine was made by like someone that we deal with every day? So you can't say it tastes cheap. What I think you're trying to say is it tastes cheap compared to number 2. And
yes, you're very politically correct, and I have to agree. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. I should have not have said that.
Carl, uncensored. Jeez.
I know. I'm sorry. Hey guys, okay, for listeners,
Marcel might have an unlabeled wine for us for the next blind tasting.
Guys, I have to say, okay, full disclosure here. I've got in trouble with my business partner, aka my wife, after a show more than once, saying, "What the fuck are you doing? Stop criticizing our the wine you're tasting online. This is not okay." And yes, sorry, I should not. It tastes uh disjointed
Compared to the other. I know it was on the
compared to number
unfair
two.
side, unfair side
Number
by
two
side.
has lots of complexity. Number one feel a little disjointed.
Okay, Jared
Number
likes.
one feels like it's a very entry level wine. Can I say
Well,
that?
I think you are correct. I do believe it is the entry level version. Not
Okay.
very, maybe, but okay. So moderate yourself, Carl. Daryl says Jared likes the Going Blind Tasting Club based on yesterday's comment. What were we saying was going to cause someone to go blind? I don't know, but yes, we like that. Lol. But there are many perks. Yes, that was me. I can get bottles too that are unlabeled. That would be fun as hell. We do need the honest Carl. Yeah. Yeah, Carl has no filter. Like you always pretty much always get the honest Carl. Bottle. Elaine. Bottle socks. Do you know what like one of the defining features of Carl Boucher is? Ever since way before I met him, he wears crazy socks. Oh, you meant bottle shock. Oh, yeah.
You
But
don't
also he
ask
could
me
wrap
to
the bottles
you
in
don't ask
crazy.
me to give away my socks.
No,
No.
but we could wrap them in funky socks. So not only do you get 2 blind tastings, a super fun experience where you refine your wine skills, but you get to keep the socks after.
Okay, I'm asking for help here, okay?
Try it
On
out
one
now. No,
number,
try
okay,
it out
I
now.
need
Take your sock off. Take your sock off. Does it fit on a bottle?
see
Oh,
that's
but you don't have your crazy socks today. You don't have your
that's my
crazy socks.
purple one.
And it's
That-
ripped. Oh, you poor man. Oh,
I know, I know, I know. I just
no.
got
Make a
back from a
proper
trip
sock.
with the kid. I know, I know.
Go get your proper socks. Okay. So did I guess this yet? Please no Carl's only no Carl's Wine Club and OnlyFans. I know, right? I know. I mean, Dean, you're a guy, but the ladies would not agree with you. They would love to see Carl on OnlyFans. You should see some of the comments we get sometimes. Some lady said that her panties just dropped so hard on the floor when she saw Carl's picture that they made a dent in the floor. It's a true story. Anyway.
Okay. Is it better?
Keep it real. No filters are allowed. 8 p.m. versus 11 p.m. reviews.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, like that's the perk. If you stay till the end to one of those Zooms, you get very unfiltered.
How's that?
That's pretty slick. That's pretty good.
I'm not giving away my socks. I'm not. Okay, don't. I'm gonna pay more for shipping. I don't mind, but I'm not giving them.
So they will be new socks, not having been worn by Carl. I know that reduces the value of the socks, but you know.
I mean, it's like a sponsorship. I mean, I think we're in need right now. Why not?
To get a sock sponsorship?
Yeah.
I agree. We'll pair it with one of our international wine trips to Milan and Tuscany and whatever else, and we'll find a sock maker that will make Carl socks for our blind tasting.
By the way, okay, speaking about that, I've been texting with a lot of people who were interested in Burgundy and asking, are you guys going to do another trip? And I mentioned to a few that I have looked at some details for Tuscany. So I'm just throwing that out there, okay? And also Southern Rhone Valley. Just throwing that out there, okay? So, okay, so now, here is
Exactly,
what I
Karen.
have here.
Right up my alley with the sock logistics. I can figure that out.
Here's what I get, okay? The main characteristic, let's try, okay, I'm asking the crowd here, okay? Because I got loads of herbaceousness. It's herbaceous. There's floral note. There's a lot of tobacco, dark fruits, and some spice, some pepper on the end. This is not Cab Franc, that I'm sure. It's not Merlot, I'm sure. There's too herbaceous for that. So now, what could it be? Blackberry, blackcurrant, maybe black olives a little bit. But yeah, herbaceousness definitely comes right up. Mid palate, lots of tobacco. Mid palate, maybe a bit of torrefaction, like toastiness. This is mostly, and there's vanilla on number 2 as well. So maybe that's the oak coming out.
Elaine is suggesting Malbec.
Malbec? No, no, no. It's not purple enough. The color doesn't reflect Malbec at all. I will completely scratch the Malbec out of the equation.
Cha-ching! That is correct, Carl Boucher. Not Malbec. Not Malbec.
Okay. Not Malbec, not Merlot. This is not. There's no graphite. It's no. It's no Cab Sauv for sure.
It sounds like Elaine, Ralph, Joanne, and Alain are in for Tuscany. Guys, we're gonna send a voting link because we want to make this a thing. They're not wine trips, really. It's not like anything.
There's some mint. I got some mint in number 2.
I like the idea of a Peck tour, Daryl. Really good idea.
Yeah, okay. Here is the itinerary to go to Peck. We go to Clausen Chase, we go to Rose Hall Run, and a third maybe Carlo. That would be a 3, and Trail Estate, because if we're in Peck, let's do 4 wineries.
Well, for Tuscany, honestly, Elaine, I think we're gonna vote on the next few as a club and prioritize based on if someone's interested. If we have a group interested in Tuscany, that first group will make sure we coordinate the dates so everyone can go. But after next year, I think it'll just be a standard thing. We just want to spend a few years taking groups out, once a year to Burgundy, once a year to Tuscany, once a year to the Loire, once a year to, I don't know, Champagne, Provence. It will be fun. And we'll tie it in with the books and the YouTube channel that will grow and all these sorts of things. Sounds lovely. I agree. We want to
there's After 8. You know the mint chocolate After 8?
Yeah.
In the B, number 2.
Number 2. Well, Carl's clearly obsessed with number 2 here.
Oh yeah. Because it's clear. I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't think you would ever guess this wine, number 2. But you might get the varietal. So let's see if you can at least get the varietal.
The After 8, the mint chocolate, it's just so dominant right now. And this herbaceousness.
So if we're gonna do blind tasting in a Zoom room as a club, we'll probably need some rules.
Okay, let's put that away a little bit. Let's talk about my phone call that I had yesterday now, okay?
But wait, is he allowed to call a friend? Okay, is he allowed to get a hint, basically? Okay. From
the average wine enthusiast is a good guy to call for that. He's always very helpful, but he seems like he doesn't want to help me. He's super happy that Mira found her, and he stay quiet when it's my turn. So, Jesus Christ, Mike. Help me out here.
They're all suggesting Franc. It's not.
No. There's not that Black Forest cake. I don't get it at all in there. It's something different than Cab Franc. And so I'm just gonna say before that, it's not Petit Verdot. It's not deep. It's not deep enough. It's not dark enough. It's not Cab Sauv. There's 0 graphite. I mean, that could be Merlot.
I don't even. Okay, I'm gonna look up how much this bottle is because you were correct that it is more expensive than the first one. But I'm just
herbaceous. Yes, it is herbaceous. A lot, actually.
actually reasonable. I thought it was going to
Number
be.
one feels like it's coming together.
It's
Number
starting to
one,
open up on you.
number one is getting together now, and the tannin is just absolutely like the tannic structure.
Not Merlot, Karen, but good guess. Not Cab Franc. Not
The
Malbec.
tannic
Okay.
structure in number one starting to be impressive right now. So I will completely remove the
Ooh, you're
cheap.
right.
The
Jeez.
cheap. Okay. I'm removing the cheap thing out of
So
the equation.
It's been 45 minutes since I've opened it. I literally poured these as we went live. So number one is starting to open up after 45 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go. Number two. Dean, we're guessing both. Yes. So we only know so far that number one, Carl thinks, is a lower priced, less complex wine than number two. We know that they're the same varietal, and we know that they're from different regions, but it's not Merlot, it's not Cab Franc, it's not Malbec. We know that number two is older, and that Carl is quite infatuated with it.
Softer, and not as much oak than number one. Number one feels more oaky. Oh, Carmenere. I don't have any Carmenere here, so that can't be. Oh yeah,
Well,
I
there
have a
is
black. I
Carmenere.
do have couple Black Hills Carmenere, but I don't have other region Carmenere.
It's
Cool
not Carmenere.
climate Syrah. Chianti. It's too bold to be a Chianti, Elaine.
Karen is onto something. Was that too big of a hint?
Tempranillo. Oh, herbaceous.
Sorry, we've been here all night. If not, I mean, I had to give you
herbaceous, tobacco, dark fruit, mint, spice. Fuck yeah, Karen. Okay. Wait a minute. What? Okay.
I guess there is in this one, Mike.
Mike, I don't need you.
Oh. He's trying to help you. You were complaining he doesn't help.
I know it's too late now. Someone
again. Mike, you can't win with this guy. You can't win. Jeez. I should know. I've been married.
Yeah, there's definitely mint. Okay.
Okay, so now you know it's freaking Tempranillo from two different regions. What else can you tell us? And
so you're confirming that it's Tempranillo?
It's Tempranillo.
Okay, number one, the grip is really coming out.
Number one has redeemed itself. I think you're right. I mean, I should have mentioned they're pop and pours. I did use an Enovino, but they were pop and pours. So.
I don't have any Rioja here, but Jesus Christ, if I had, I would say that could be a Rioja, but I don't have any.
Which one?
So Tempranillo. Okay. Yeah. Number one is absolutely opening up right now. That's not a cheap wine, that's for sure. Did you went shopping and buy something? Can I see the credit card statement? If I see the price, I will might be able. Okay, Tempranillo. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. Number two. Okay, now I have an idea. So there's the thing is, it's not a complete blind because I know exactly what we have in the house.
You're not as organized as you think, though. I mean, sometimes I find things that you were not aware of.
Because number two, Sal D'Angelo gave me a bottle of 2017 Tempranillo at some point. So, older wine. You know what? Number two, this is not international Tempranillo. That's our backyard, number two. This is a backyard Tempranillo. It's either Black Hills or D'Angelo. The thing is, I don't appreciate Black Hills Tempranillo, and it's much better than what I have ever tasted from Black Hills in terms of Tempranillo. So I say it's D'Angelo Tempranillo, the bottle that Sal gave us when he came for the interview in the house, and he went about his thing for 3.5 hours. So
Well, you're
now,
on to something. Okay, so I give you credit. You've got the Tempranillo part right. You've got
but
a lot of
number
things right there,
one,
but not what you just said about number 2. That's all wrong.
all wrong.
In the sense that it is not Sal D'Angelo's 2017 Tempranillo or whatever you said in
Okay.
number 2. But number 1, it's not 2017, but you're getting very, very warm. Mark Simpson makes a Tempranillo. Okay, there you go.
That's true. Holy shit! That the tannin is coming out of number one. Like I said, if I had a Rioja here, I would
Ooh.
have said,
Oh
eh?
my God.
If I
I don't
had a
know. I've
Rioja
never.
in the house, I would have said, this is Rioja. The oak.
Okay. I have to say cha-ching. It's a Rioja.
What? How's that happen?
I never said that they're 2 regions from Canada.
You're cheating.
I never said that. You assumed that.
Yeah, I guess you didn't go out today. I mean, you have not planned that tasting. Oh, like you didn't go out. When I went, did you ran somewhere? Like when I don't know how the fuck. Okay, so this is getting better and better. Okay, fuck.
That's why I said
Okay.
you're never going to guess it. So it is a Rioja. So you pretty much got it all. You said it's an older Tempranillo Rioja from Spain.
Oh yeah, if it's Rioja, it's from Spain.
This one is now opening up. Number 1, you didn't like it at first, but now 45 minutes in, it's opened up. Yeah, that's right, Dean. My secret library of wines. I also take donations. So if anyone wants to stump Carl on something, you can mail it to my name. I'll know what it is. I'll hide it from him. And then I'll get him in one of these
Chief Experience Officer.
History, right? Right.
Okay.
So,
now it's time. Come on.
That's exactly how this one happened. This was handed to me very secretively by a member. So, so that's how we ended up with a Rioja in our house. Because it's true. I think there's like 2 international bottles in our whole house, and everything else is Canadian. So.
No, it's not. Elaine,
So
this is definitely not a Grand Reserve. I don't think it's a Grand Reserva. That can be Reserva, I would say.
So it is a Grand Reserva.
Eh?
Since you said the words, I can say it is, right? It is a Grand Reserva.
It's a Rioja. Grand Reserva?
But it is not as much money as I thought it would be. So I don't know if there's levels of Grand Reserva or what have you.
No, so how it works, it's either a Crianza, Reserva, or Grand Reserva. So Grand Reserva, there's the length in barrel, how long you have to put it in barrel, and how long it has to. So the law stipulate, I think for Grand Reserva, you have to be at least 36 months. No, I think it's 48 months in oak.
It says matured in French oak, and in bottle for a minimum of 5 years.
Yeah, but you have to be at least 3 years in barrels and an extra 2 years in bottles before release.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's best paired with friends like that.
Oh, thanks for telling me that we are friends. I really appreciate that. And we definitely entertained a bunch of friends with that.
So Daryl, you are on to something with the QPR on this this wine. It was given to us by members. If you recall, Dolores and her husband at the last year's Pan Canadian.
Fuck
I think I can let the cat out of the bag, okay? Because we've already been on this for almost an hour. So Grand Reserva, Mike is saying 2 years in oak and 3 in bottle minimum.
I reversed it. Thank you, Mike. I said 3
There
and
you go.
2. It's 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah.
So it is great QPR, Daryl. I was
You're
gonna
at what?
see.
$45 a bottle?
So I believe they visited this winery and they brought it back with them, but it is available in Canada, and it looks like it's about $46 plus tax in
Okay.
Canada.
Yeah, because compared to what I smell at the very beginning, and it really rounded up, and like when I started to taste it, the tannin looks like, holy shit. Okay, now we're talking about something more serious. But it was quite obvious that I was in presence of the same varietals on both sides, even if they were different. That was something similar in both bottles. But now tell me about number 2.
Well, first I want to know, what would your score be for that wine now that you know the price, now that you know like how impressed you were with it at first? Because you still don't know. You don't know what wine it is. You don't know what vintage it is.
No, I don't.
Or what exactly it is.
Still, the nose on number 2 is much, much, much better.
I just got the tech sheet. Okay, so it has 2.2 grams RS, 3.55 pH, 0.76 VA, 5.6.
It's just the tannin is just so, and I like
14.5 alcohol. It was 28 months in French oak. For those that were asking. And it does have, it's 94% Tempranillo, but it does have 5% Graciano.
Graciano.
Okay. And
Yeah,
1%
they
Modelo.
allowed up to 10% of Graciano, I believe. I'm not sure exactly about that. Fuck, my course is just so long ago. I believe for the Rioja, they allow up to 10% of Graciano in the blend. So
there you go. So
I'm sure Mike
he's on
it.
In Canadian dollars, this is like a, with tax, it's around a $50 wine, $50 to $60 wine. What? Yes, Rioja would be a great trip. Although there's not that many wines from Canada that we could bring with us, but I bet there's some.
Oh, absolutely. I can find.
And we could combine it with a trip to Portugal, couldn't we?
We would do an extension. We would do 5 days I would do 5 days in Rio, in Spain, and we would switch for maybe 3 days in Portugal.
That could be cool. I really want to go to Portugal. Maybe we should bring Richard to Portugal.
Oh, Richard, absolutely.
Because he's Portuguese. That would be wild. That would be really wild. All right.
So we all fly to Madrid. We spend a night in Madrid. We go see a Priorat. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Portugal, we need to focus on one region. That would be the key. We can't go. Well, I mean, we can spend 2 weeks there as well. There's many different options, but okay, let's include that too. Now, Mira, we have 3 different options for the next trip.
There's actually a great idea. What if we did a residency for 3 weeks in Portugal, and people can come stay at our wine mansion at different times with us, and we show you around? That would be kind of a cool concept too. Porto. Okay, another one. Tell me, Carl, what are the 3 options right now on the table?
Tuscany, Southern Rhone Valley, and now Spain. Okay.
And Portugal.
Spain and Portugal will be the same trip. We will do an extension.
So my big things are, I really want to get to the Sagrada Familia and see some of these architectural.
So this is Barcelona.
So it's nowhere near the wine region?
Not really.
No.
But
well, we'll add a day. We'll come early. Yeah.
But yeah, it would be much efficient to fly to Madrid instead of flying to Barcelona.
Okay. Okay. All right. I got it. Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
keep
So are
drinking.
you ready
Keep
for the
drinking.
reveal?
You're doing a good job.
Are you ready for the reveal of the wines?
Yes.
Okay. One thing stands between us and the wines. You tell me your scores for these two. So the first one, it's like a $50 to $60 with tax wine. It's Rioja Gran Reserva. If you want to know, it's a 2015. What else do you want to know so you can do a score?
Number one.
Number two. I know we all should win the lottery, Elaine. I agree.
91 points.
91. But you were so in love with it at first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll
92.
put Carl in the hot seat like that. Okay. All right. And then the other one, okay. You're correct. It's younger. It's a 2020. It is Canadian. So do you want to guess the region for us? And then do you want to give us a score?
So you're saying number one is the Canadian one?
Number one is the Canadian. I just told you the number two is a Gran Reserva Rioja. The one you were like all obsessed with at first. I think Carl's having an existential.
Yeah, I have the trip. I'm designing a trip in my head right now, so I had completely lost focus on here, and I don't have anything in my glass in number one.
There you go.
So number one had crazy tannin.
And it opened up after quite a while.
Yeah. And it's not a D'Angelo.
It is a D'Angelo.
There you go. Never mind a bench. Okay. Oh.
There's only like one winery. Like there's like 3 wineries that we know of that make Tempranillo, right? There's D'Angelo, there's Black Market.
So D'Angelo 2019?
It's 2020.
2020.
Oh, Mythology makes a Tempranillo. Yes. So like 4 or 5 wineries maybe in Canada make Tempranillo. Yeah. So this is a D'Angelo 2020 Miscela Tempranillo from the Naramata Bench in BC. And you have not rated this one, but you did rate the 2019 from D'Angelo. This is 2020.
I can't wait to sit down and just focus on the wine so I can rate these wines properly. But and I would like to have a little bit more in my glass so I can do the perfect. Yeah. There you go. Well, I mean, that was fun. That was fun. I need to announce something because I was on the phone with Marcel Morgenstern, our dear friend at Bellaterra, yesterday, and he confirmed that it will be, and I mentioned it to him that it can be a long night. On February 19, we're going to do Bellaterra for our Tasting Thursday Club. So the first time we did it was with Keith Dyer at Clausen Chase. We had an absolute blast, and we decided right out of the gate, like right after that night, to do it every month. So last month we had Richard De Silva on, and I think we completely lost control of that experience. We went almost for 4 hours, and
and we learned something. Okay, 2 things we learned. We're going to do the wines that everyone's got in their glass first. We're going to talk about those wines so that if you have to go or you're tired and you want to go to bed, you've gotten some information about those specific wines. And then we go on the tangents. Okay. Also, we learned that for people out east who stayed up, some of you guys, till past midnight, it's not as fair. So we're going to try to start a little earlier, right?
Yeah. And so Marcel confirmed that he's going to be on. Fred's going to join us as well at Bellaterra. So tomorrow we're going to work on a discovery pack. And Marcel already started to look into the vault. And he was mentioning that don't repeat anyone, okay? It
You might be
has to
on.
be.
He said don't talk about the wines because he wants to check how much he has.
Fuck. Okay.
But okay, tell us this. You can't tease us that bad.
Can I just talk about the 2016 Cab Sauv that he mentioned to me yesterday?
What?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
that
so we
was
had
very
some,
interesting.
yeah, 2016, and I told you, Mira, earlier. Do you remember what I told you? What I wanted to focus on this year?
Cab Sauv?
Cab Sauv.
He did. He did say that because we've tasted some. Well, we tasted the Iconoclast from Fairview Cellars,
And
and
after that, the Cab
we
Sauv
did.
from the Silva, the 19 was in my glass, and I'm like, fuck, I need to focus more on Cab Sauv. I want to do more discovery. And I'm on the phone yesterday with Marcel, and Marcel just come, like, it came from him. Say, hey, I think I might have a few cases of 2016 Cab Sauv that we can put in as an
Yeah,
extra. I'm like,
he wanted to go look and see what. So this is what Tasting Thursday is all about. We basically tell them shake down the tree, find your most interesting bottles in the cellar. And for a winery, like they sometimes keep 2, 3, 4 cases of things, and no one will ever see those. They keep them for like a special event, if like some, like Robert Parker critic is coming to town or something like that. So Tasting Thursday will get us access to those kinds of things, won't it? Does Elaine do deliveries? Well, this is the other thing. Maybe we need to start a little bit of a delivery company. We're getting more and more
yeah,
serious.
no, so that's a different conversation for a different
Yeah.
day. But so Tasting Thursday, with Marcel and Fred, we'll select the winemaker selection, and after that, we're gonna have the extras. So stay tuned for that. February 19th, the selection is coming up pretty soon. So stick with that. Now, Mira, let's get the big announcement out.
Yes. Okay. So we're making some changes. All right. A lot of you that are tuning in here are already VIP Unlimited members. And we've been brainstorming, like, how do we make that membership amazing? I just joined a membership for a guy that's like a wine YouTuber, and it's like $10 a month. And all they do for $10 a month is they have a special members only Zoom. Okay. I'm like, okay, with ours, it's about $20 a month, but you get unlimited free shipping on any winery that we feature. You get like the tasting notes archive. You get early access to things. You get up to 4
20,
people at any Canadian winery that
25% discount.
yeah, up to 4 people tasting at a winery. You get a consult with us if you want to do winery touring, or if you have questions about wines in your cellar, you can Zoom with us. So it's packed with value. I hope you guys agree. And we're like, how do we make that even more amazing? So we thought, okay, how about, oh, and I didn't mention the important thing. So far, all the founding members have been getting 25% off their events.
So now that we're losing our shirt doing that.
So we said, okay, that's for founding members. If you join by next Monday night, you can be in on that deal. Tuesday, though, we have reimagined this whole thing and we're launching that. And some of the things that you guys get to see on our website right now without any login will require a login, will require you to be a VIP Unlimited member. For instance, yes, go, Carl.
VIP Unlimited is no longer going to be existing.
It's going to change into a new name. Bigger and better.
You want to announce it?
Oh, I like that. Free for senior citizens. Yeah. And
like chocolate.
Yeah, so we would like to call it the collector membership. The collector membership. What are you looking at, Carl? You look like
I'm having a 12-year-old right now who's asking something, so I'm just trying to be multitasking here. A request from a 12-year-old, which is asking your friends to go on Fortnite. Okay. So, okay, sorry.
Such a nice dad you are. Yeah, so things like Tasting Thursday, things like this blind tasting thing will require a login and will be by special invitation only for sure, all you guys that have been part of our inner circle, we definitely want to give you access to things like this. But other than that, you would need to get access with the VIP membership. So we'll roll out some trials, we'll roll out some fun things so that if you're curious about it, you can try it with little risk in the next week. But yeah, Carl's Wine Club's Aeroplan moments. Stay tuned. What happened with Aeroplan? Is it something I need to know about? Yeah, but basically, I mean, we need to let the cat out of the bag. We've been doing this for 5.5 years. The wineries do provide a percentage of wine sales to help fund what we do as a club. But here's the big secret is it doesn't actually like pay for what we do. It helps cover some of the costs. So if we want to do this and we don't want to be like tied to specific wineries, because there are some big wineries out there that would be happy to give us a big sponsorship to promote them all the time. But we're not interested in that because then our customer would be these big wineries. It wouldn't be you guys. And we want to be able to serve you guys as transparently as possible. Right.
Yeah. And let's put it that way. We're at a crossroad, right? It's like now we're seeing that like people like the trips, but we still need to sell wine and to keep everyone engaged and do these very special. But we really want to keep, when we talk about collectors, right? When we talk about the core of the people who keep following us for all of these years and people, I don't know, have a hard time to phrase my emotion when it's come to this concept. But my background as a wine consultant is to be working with collectors from across the country, and I'm seeing like
Carl is a big wine nerd. In case you hadn't noticed, and he loves you all because you are also wine nerds too, and he wants to do more wine nerding.
That's it, right? And sourcing the rare shit that no one can get their hands on. And I think that like the core of our people are really appreciating that, right? So yeah, anyway, stay tuned.
Yes. But okay, here's the thing. If you were thinking of doing an event with us this summer, we're going to announce more events in the next few days. I agree. Prince Edward County tour would be fun. Here's the new direction for those, okay? We're not going to cheap out because we want to make these experiences special, okay? So they're going to be A to Z. You're taken care of. We're going to plan the lunch. We're going to plan the dinner better than we ever had. And we're going to take care of you, like pick you up from your hotel, drop you off, and do epic things at these wineries, like not just taste a few wines, like
just like we've been doing, like with the Pan Canadian and our winery of the years and all of these, like everything we've been doing since the very beginning, basically
taking it to another level, just making them even more special. Small groups, no more than 15 people, and yeah, exactly. Keep us flush and lobster. That's right. And so you guys can all join us for lobsters too. Yeah. So basically the 25% off perk is going to go away on Tuesday unless you're already locked in with a VIP membership. If you're already locked in with a membership, you'll be able to keep that and keep renewing that later. But if you are signing up for a new membership upgrade starting Tuesday, it will not have the 25%. And overall, there's going to be more and more things on our website and in our content that are going to require that you log in and have that membership. So
basically the VIP Unlimited will be changed to the Collector Club.
We'll call it the Collector Club. Why? Because VIP Unlimited seems kind of like you're buying a Costco membership or something.
That's it. And I hate that. I fucking hate that.
It's a lot more than that. That's the thing. Like it's an identity thing. Like it's like all wine nerds unite. We could call it the wine nerd membership, but it's, the collector membership seems more interesting.
Yeah. And the big news is you're gonna have to be the collector members to have access to Tasting Thursday. We're putting that under lock.
Or by special invitation. Oh, there's someone at the door. Does one of you
Someone at the
guys come
door.
over? You want to taste the Rioja? I don't know.
Yeah, some member flew out there, flew out here. Is there a kid who's going to go open the
Yeah.
door, or yeah, perfect. Okay.
All good, Gabby?
That's it. That's the joy of live show. I mean, you roll with everything happening. So, yeah, Tasting Thursday is going to be under lock. We want to keep Tasting Thursday our nerd group, and I think that's going to be. It's pretty appropriate to have just like this core of people who are going to be joining. If you are the VIP Unlimited, you're going to be transferred automatically to the collector club anyway. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna have more information. The first email is coming out now, I guess, or now or tomorrow morning. I don't know if Mira. I think Mira sent the first email already. So yeah.
Yes.
So
It's in your inbox. No, it was
eh?
actually one of our children, Daryl. One of our children got locked outside at -7. So, he went out one door and wanted to come in the other door that was locked. So that's all good. It's all good. Everyone's safe.
There you go. So
Good.
and for the in-person experience that we've launched a couple weeks ago, right? The Naramata Bench touring in August, the Okanagan Fall touring a little later on, the South Okanagan. So
The next Pan
these,
Canadian, once that's announced, at this point, we are planning for 2027 because we're reimagining the whole thing. But once that's announced, that will be 2027. Will be the Pan Canadian as well. Any new events that we create, the insider guides, all that kind of thing.
yeah. And I think the insider guide that anyway, so I think we mentioned maybe the insider guide will be included in the collector membership.
Yes, starting Tuesday. Correct.
Starting Tuesday. Exactly. So
yes. Very exciting. So
yeah, so that's the revamp, and yeah, that 25%, that's the last chance, and yeah,
lock that
I'm celebrating.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, we're going to Calgary in May. We're going to do a club event there in May, and we were looking at maybe a collaboration. There's a new fondue place, fondue and champagne. Okay, fondue and champagne place in Calgary. I'm like, oh, we got to go there. If you guys don't know, Carla and I met over fondue, okay, in Calgary. So I said, we got to go to this fondue and champagne place and have some Canadian wines paired with the fondues as a member event. Well, guess what? If you go to a restaurant and say, can some of our people get 25% off? They're like, no, you can go away. So that's
You're
tough.
so polite.
We'll cover you guys that already have the membership and you buy it by Tuesday or by Monday night. But from there, some of our events will not be able to have that steep of a member price, unfortunately. But yes, Lisa and Jared, we're going to talk to you guys because maybe we'll do something fun that weekend in May with you guys. Peck, yes, I agree. We will research it. We'll announce something soon. When would you want to go, Daryl?
Yeah, Daryl, what's your preferred date for Peck? Tell me.
Not June 4th to 11th because you're in Burgundy.
And just so you know, I'll be there too, so I can't be in Peck. Okay, so not possible.
Mike, at this point, no Toronto in February, but it's probably going to happen maybe later this spring. It's just probably not February at this point. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Not winter in Peck. I agree. That would be difficult. Lots of things. Yeah. There you go. Well, lots of fun. The fall for Peck. Yeah, maybe we can pick some grapes with Keith.
Oh, depend about how if we do an international trip at the end of September. That's another possibility. Okay. We had some.
So here's what we'll do. We're gonna send a little bit of a survey. Okay, where should we go next? And when, if you're interested in that trip, when is ideal for you? And you can check off like spring, summer, fall, next year, whatever. Right? We'll do that.
But Peck should definitely be something.
If the snow fills in the potholes. I mean, then we should go in the winter. We should. Okay.
Nah.
Well, did we wrap up all the loose ends? Like we know which wine is which. You didn't want to give a score for the D'Angelo, but you gave us 91-92 for the Gran Reserva Rioja.
Yeah, 92 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some wine critic gave it 94, but I don't know which one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. Here we go. It was
Okay.
bottled in 2019. Interesting. Yeah, it's on the winery's website that it's gotten 94 points, but they don't say who. So, yeah. I went in November. It was perfect if you want to avoid people. See, yeah, I think we want to avoid people because we want to get the most of the winemaker's time. Which is, so if it's a bit of off season, it's, accommodations are less expensive. So more money for wine and you get more time with the winemaker. It's kind of good. Yeah. There you go. Well, it's so lovely to see you guys. Cheers. Happy Wine Wednesday.
So tasting Thursday, Bellaterra, February 19th. That's confirmed. And yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Well, what a good show. That was fun. That was awesome.
We will leak. There will be a new winery every month, at least once a month as well. So we'll do tasting Thursday from now on, followed by a full feature for that winery. Plus at least one newer winery for the club every month. So we're working on a new winery, BC winery, the second week of February. So next week, you'll hear all about these new memberships and what they involve and the trips and voting. And we got to vote for a winery of the year as well. So that's going to be a big week in terms of that. And following that, we'll have a new to the club, brand new, I think. We've never featured them. Not for a full feature, but we've had their wines and talked about their wines before. So there you go.
That's exciting. That is really exciting. Like one of the OG of the Okanagan. So
yeah, and we've never featured them. So we'll announce more next week. Cheers, you guys. Have a lovely night. We will see y'all soon.
Canadian wine lovers, Carl's Wine Club members, everyone across the country, thanks for joining. Thanks for tasting with us. Thanks for your tips on Tempranillo. And we'll chat with you soon.
Chat soon. Cheers.